My smart aleck son called me. He said, "Dad, happy birthday." I said, "Thank you, son." He said, "By the way, Dad, how was it during the last depression?" I said, "Bubba, I missed that by about 25 years, if you want the truth, but according to what your granddaddy used to say, nobody was standing in line to pay $4 for a cup of Starbucks coffee during the last depression." I said, "Nobody had nothing. I mean, nobody had nothing." And some young couple be wanting to get married, and everybody in the community wanted to do something nice for them, but nobody had nothing. Nobody had anything to do anything with. So the women would take over. Some woman would host an event at her house, maybe on Saturday, maybe on Sunday afternoon after meeting. And women from all over the community would show up, and under their arms they had little baskets. And in those baskets they had needles and threads and scraps, just scraps, little pieces of material left over making a dress or a tablecloth or some curtains. And they'd sit around and they'd visit and they'd chat and they'd stitch those scraps together. They called it a quilting party. And at the end of the day they had a beautiful patchwork quilt to keep the young couple warm in the wintertime. That, my friend, is teamwork. It's the same principle that's made Texas Farm Bureau successful. When we all come to the party and bring our scraps. Some have talent dance, some have talent sing, some have a way with words, some have a way with numbers. Some can do this, some can do that, some know this, some know that. None of us can do it all, none of us can know it all. But when we're willing to come to the party and donate our scraps for the good of the organization, we create something that's bigger than all of us, just like that old patchwork quilt. It doesn't happen by accident. It happens on purpose when people care. C-A-R-E. Care about the right things. Care enough to get it right. Care enough to find ways to do it even better. Care enough to plan and care enough to work together as a team.